Have you ever pondered how uncontrolled desires, especially during the pinnacle of success, could lead to a person's downfall? It's a question that has fascinated thinkers, writers, and artists for centuries. Success, for all its glory, can sometimes be a double-edged sword. It offers power, prestige, and resources in abundance, but it can also breed unchecked desires if not handled with care. Let's take a walk down memory lane. Remember King Midas from Greek mythology? His uncontrolled desire for wealth turned everything he touched into gold, even his beloved daughter. Or consider the tragic tale of Macbeth in Shakespeare's play. His unchecked ambition for power led to his ruin. These are not just stories. They serve as timeless reminders of how the intoxicating allure of success can sometimes blind us, making us prone to uncontrolled desires. It's a paradox, really. The very thing that brings us joy and accomplishment can also sow the seeds of our downfall if we let our desires run wild. Now, why are we discussing this? Well, it's because this paradox of success is not confined to the annals of history or the realms of literature. It's very much a part of our contemporary world, too. Let's consider the recent case of music mogul Sean Diddy Combs, a clear illustration of this paradox. Sean Diddy Combs, a name synonymous with success in the music industry, but recently, he has been making headlines for all the wrong reasons. Born in Harlem, New York, Combs' journey to stardom was nothing short of remarkable. His passion for music, coupled with his entrepreneurial spirit, propelled him to the top of the music world. From his early days as an intern at Uptown Records to establishing his own label, Bad Boy Entertainment, Combs has always been a force to reckon with. His contributions to the music industry are significant. He has not only produced chart-topping hits, but also launched the careers of some of the biggest names in music. Combs' influence extends beyond music, into fashion, television, and even beverages. He became a household name, a symbol of the American dream. His life, a testament to the power of hard work, determination, and a never-give-up attitude. However, the glow of his success was soon to be dimmed by a series of unfortunate events. In the midst of his success, Combs' life took a drastic turn. His homes in Los Angeles and Miami were raided by Homeland Security due to a federal human trafficking investigation. This was more than just a bump on the road for the music mogul. It was a flashing red signal that things were about to get very serious, very fast. The investigation didn't come out of the blue. Combs' past was already littered with legal issues. He had been arrested twice before, once in 1999 and again in 2015. Accusations of assault and sexual harassment were not strangers to his name. But these issues, as grave as they were, paled in comparison to the recent allegations of rape. What had started as whispers in the dark corners of the celebrity world had now grown into a full-fledged storm. The allegations were serious and damaging. They painted a picture of a man who, despite his success, may have exploited his power in the most horrific ways. Each accusation, each lawsuit, and each arrest was a piece of a puzzle that was now being pieced together by Homeland Security. The raid was not a random act, but part of a larger investigation, the full extent of which was yet to be revealed. It is yet unclear to what extent Combs is involved, but his reputation is already under fire. No matter the outcome, one thing is certain: the once untouchable music mogul is now facing the music, and the melody is far from sweet. As we wait for the details of the investigation to unravel, there is a lesson we can all learn from Combs' predicament. The story of Sean Diddy Combs serves as a stark reminder of the importance of controlling our desires, particularly when we find ourselves in positions of power and influence. It's easy to become intoxicated by success, to feel invincible, untouchable, but it's precisely in these moments that we must exercise the most restraint. Unchecked desires can be like a runaway train, barreling down the tracks without a conductor. They can lead to destructive actions, to choices that we wouldn't make in a more rational state of mind. And these choices do not exist in a vacuum. They ripple out, creating waves of consequences that can impact not just us, but those around us, those who look up to us. Consider the young fans of Combs, those who saw in him a symbol of success and aspiration. His actions have the potential to shatter those dreams, to taint the image of someone they once admired. This is the cost of uncontrolled desires, the price paid not just by the individual, but by the community as a whole. But let's not forget that we all have a choice. We can choose to let our desires rule us, or we can choose to rule our desires. We can choose to be swept away by the tide of success, or we can choose to stand firm, to navigate our way through with integrity and responsibility. Remember, success is not a license for uncontrolled desires. It is in fact a call for greater responsibility and self-control.